the next legend, the one we have today. I mean, he doesn't need an introduction. They used to call him Little Napoleon. He was a goal scorer extraordinaire from midfield, Benedict Vilakazi.
Now, back post chance. He scored against his own side. Benedict Vilakazi. And Sundowns are on their way to a full hold of points. Still not clear. Chance in there for Mokoena. Mokoena again. And then Pela almost had a chance. Now Vilakazi. He's got a goal. Vilakazi's just come on and scored.
Well, you don't need an introduction when you speak of Benedict Vilakazi. If you don't know who this very man is, you got to cast your mind back to, I guess, one of the glory days with regards to Orlando Pirates, the early 2000s. He was a man who used to attack the box and attack it with some vigor, scored crucial goals, and of course, one of the top goal scorers in South African history. He is, of course, the top goal scorer in Orlando Pirates history. So I'm looking forward to having a conversation with him because there's so many subplots with regards to this particular player. You look at not only the goals he scored, he wore the armband on Orlando Pirates, and of course, he's standing by. So we're going to bring him in nice and slow. That is the man. I don't know if we have anything to make some noise, but there's the man himself, Benedict Vilakazi.
Wait, you?
My brother.
How's it?
How are you?
No.
Good to see you. Good to see you. You just stand over here.
Thank you.
No, man, but great to have you. A lot of people will be sitting there thinking, hey, man, nicely I am, man. Hey, out we arrive later, Poxini Shy Code.
Wait, Asian for it. Yeah, man, yeah, about it. But I just cut out, you called me to come here and spend time with the people that they made me to where I am today. And I was standing here because of these people.
No, absolutely. And one of the things for me, I mean, I spoke to you about coming on the show. Yeah. And I said to you, look, it's all about paying tribute to some of the guys that really made us enjoy the game of football. You were one of those people. Awungisekuqaleni man so la uqala khona uthi mina isathe ngitshela ukuthi bengigijima iple team yani nazo ke ayiqale lapho man the story.
Yeah, mfethu, you know, yeah, le ndlela yebhola lena it's enye indlela and people they think ukuthi maybe ibe mfishane njenge height yami azange bafishane njenge height yami because uTerminator played no Terminator. We grew up man sibancane no Terminator playing for iDP Hellenic. We used to pressure with us Landa, may his soul rest in peace. We pressure us Landa 14 clip. We told us Puma La Palas Puma 18 or 20. Puma La Paso showed the La Paso Singara. And then yeah, man. And then the things started to work out. Yeah, Masings, Dalesko, Madibani, KFC under 17. We went to a PR 97. Coming back. Then I went to train with the Cosmos. Yeah, I remember Oprah J. And then I'm kumbuza na namhlanje. Ngithi Oprah J usakumbula ngifike lapha uthi kimi uzodlala kanjani ibhola lengana nawe. Akube ngisho at that time. So yeah, Cosmos, Swallows, Chiefs, Red Rovers, Sundowns. So 10 years ekufanele ngisign vele ku Sundowns. Chairman wafika chairman wa Diamond. Uhlala la enzansi uhlala ngapha phezulu. Uyahamba uzobuya nobani. Kanti mina no time angikhona lana and yeah, I mean, you know, thanks to Dr. Ivan Khoza to give me that opportunity because yes, sometimes the talent alone is not enough, you know. So it needs some one or two hands to make sure that talent ihamba ngendlela right and chairman did that, no Palashos, they did that, and I'm saying to them, thank you very much.
I mean, I want us to, when you speak of going back in time, Orlando Pirates fans, they'll be sitting there thinking, hey man, so are we early 2000s? The Muntu Kade lapha 99, Glala first team. 2000, you were involved when I winning league.
Yeah.
Take me through those early stages because Aglu Glala the team.
Hey, mfethu, yazi, I will tell you today, and people they will laugh about it, but for me, ingisiza kakhulu because mangifika lapha uthola amaHrotman yabo Cherry Skosana abo Rizuma abo Calvin Lane Macfish Thabo Mngomeni. I used to carry a bag ngithathe I local room ngise changing room with amaHrotman kwazi ukushintsha qeda ukujima. I was happy to be around them, you know, and thanks to them because mangifika and then bangibonisa no boy, you know what, whatever lento senza yona la ejimini awubayenze lapha futhi abakwazi laba ya uyabona. And I remember one game sidlala iVodacom challenge eDurban ngingaphuma 1v1 no Brian. Hey Brian wayibamba. Hey makayibamba uBrian wayishaya uBrian wathi akore Chiefs sadliwa 1-0. Yo. Bangenela man. Bangenela abantu man bangenela. No amakrotha amadai boy mamela. Akusuwo oqala to do this. Bakhona bayenzile before you. And nawe maybe usazoyenza futhi in the future. So just focus, try and work hard to get in the future. If kenzakala the very same scenario, then now we must do it better. And from there, ngamkhombo Brian ngathi
ngizokuthola.
Athi mfana sasemncane mfana ngidlula amakrotmani wakho ungakazalwa wena. Wena ngeke uyinothing wena. Sharp rodman ngizokuthola. So we started to have that relationship, you know, and ngambamba ngathi so yeah man, yeah, it was nice man, you know, getting to that team, have a support from the chairman, the coaches, the supporters, because you know, playing for a big team like Orlando Pirates where bakuba iDerby, you know, you could see ukuthi iDerby zoba nge-date zaka March, but you'll hear people talking about iDerby today. Just imagine how many days before iDerby. So it was not an easy game to play. You know, I played many of them, but every time I was always scared. But just champions ngo so we are champions. If people they won't notice, they will tell you. And mind that's a secret. But it came before it. I'll go to the bench and funa mans and put a man's in it. Then keep talking. Derby, it's one of the games that even today, my sister was a legend. There's always, you know, goosebumps because, you know, Chiefs and Pirates, those are not small teams. You're talking about the team that was born 1937. So just imagine how many people that they played for that team before you, and you had that opportunity in Atlanta that you get an opportunity to go and play. So when you get that chance, you need to grab it with both hands.
I mean, you speak of Agluru Gladiator team. There's also some special players. I mean, what are they out? They own Gift Lerim. The late Gift Lerim. What a player. I mean, you played with some special players. How special was he, and how special were that group that you had in the early 2000s in terms of Abafana Babepuno Academy?
I don't think that in this world we're gonna have a player like this one. You know, this boy was something else. He, you know, I'm explainer. You try to find words. It's so difficult. You know, a player that speed, strong, skill, power. He was complete. You know, we used to have that understanding of when we play 1-2. You will say, "Yabona, mangel push a song for no shooter. Was also 1-2." But Malila, the shine do. So once Magal push it, Benvelangen's so in Yaz was in doing it. So you found me your bicycle pole. So this boy was one of the best, I think, one of the best players that we ever had in South Africa.
Yeah, no, I mean, what a talent. And
yeah,
I mean, I want to speak about you quickly before we go to your next step, which is obviously Sundowns in South African football.
Oh, yeah.
But before I even go to that, so midfield player, Golden Booty, Ushamakoli, highest goal scorer for Pirates. I mean, that role, Yako, when you were arriving later, Poxin, I said in that role. I want to tell you quickly, if you can sum it up quickly, how you did that.
Yes, Coach Palashos used to angihlalisa phansi angibukisa ama-video, you know, athi kimi, you know, bukela bo Lampard how they play, bukela bo Steven Gerrard how they play, you know, abo Balak was a chairman, you know, Bera Ukaka, he comes from deep, watch those players, you know, put everything together that will complement your game. You know, you are not like them because you are not big, or physical, you are not that strong, you know. But it seems like you can read the game, you're very smart, you know. So use that as an advantage. And, you know, I watch a lot of games and then I study that and then I see, okay, because angeke ngikwazi lokho ngiyilwa njalo lephezulu yabo ngithi ngishoti so ngiloko ngiyale ngizokhathala nami so angibe mnandi vele khona la so I've learned ukuthi read the striker. When the striker makes a run, the defenders you always follow and then there's that space. So he always says to me, when you see that space, just close your eyes and run to that space. And then the rest, leave them.
The rest will take care of
they will see you and then they'll bring the ball. And the guys, thanks to the guys, because there was no way I would do it alone. You know, about Jimmy Tao with those crosses against the Chiefs, last minute in Shire winning goal 2-1, about Tugu, about Cheese Boy, about the late Manyatela when we beat Cheese 3-1. I was not going to do it alone.
Yeah.
So for the guys that they've been there for me, and I say thank you very much.
Look, we don't have a lot of time left for our chat. We've got about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
So Sundowns is a team that you played for also. And then Bafana. Tell me quickly, in those 30 seconds, the pride that you had of playing for your national team.
Look, well, first I would say well done to the boys. Yes, I've never given them a chance. Like I'm thinking what they will go through, and you know, after I came here in Namibia, I saw them good to know. I mean, there's something that we can get out of this, and Tunisia, and then I started to believe. It doesn't. Even now, when I started to believe, now a lot of people were saying, "Ah, we are cool, we don't believe about." So I'm very time, but fit. And thank you very much, Masanda Bafana.
I know, several.
Several.
Ladies and gentlemen, Benedict Vilakazi, what a legend, what a player for South Africa and all the clubs he played for.